Just a minute. Other huge gems, huh? Where are these huge gems?
Obviously we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, Powell. If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could... Never mind. That's not the important part.
Could what? It seemed like he was about to say something, but then he stopped. Curious.
The point, Powell, is this. There's no reason why we'd want it more than any other gem. We have no attachment to it. We've never even seen it before.
Wait a second. To be honest, Mr. Dog, I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the true blue. You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight, presumably in a safe, naturally. Yet, we saw clear as day that you have a safe that is as empty as can be, a safe that could instead be used to house a gem like that. There's only one possible reason for that.
And that would be?
I don't yet know how this ties into Rarity having the true blue yet, but... the only explanation for why the safe is empty is... you were stolen from, weren't you?
What? What gave you that idea, Pony? That's not why it's empty at all.
Now what? All right, then why was it empty?
It's new, of course.
New?
Yes, brand new, never been used. We had a gem that we were going to put in it, but we haven't yet.
Is that actually plausible? Could it be brand new? I'm afraid that's not possible, dogs. That safe can't be new.
Ha! The pony is bluffing. Show some proof.
I know I'm on the right track. There's a certain piece of evidence that shouldn't exist if the safe were truly brand new. All I need to do is present it. Fine, I will. The safe can't be new because of this. How's this?
Key? Perhaps the pony is unaware that safes with keyholes do tend to come with keys.
Oh, it's not the key that I'm interested in. It's where I found it. And perhaps even more importantly, the state I found it in. I know that this key wasn't found inside the caverns. I found this far outside the caverns near a bush, clearly discarded and lost. And I might add, right next to where Rarity found the true blue. Also, this key is identical in every way to that red key you showed me that opened your empty safe, meaning that it would open that safe as well. And furthermore, this key shows signs both of having been abandoned and of typical wear and tear, making it rather unlikely that it's remotely new. Thus, this key we found must be the original key to the safe. Meanwhile, the red key you showed me earlier was just a spare you made after the original one was stolen by the thief. If the safe was truly brand new, there would be no need for a spare key. Even you dogs can't have lost something so important that quickly.
No! But the pony doesn't have any evidence of this story at all. What evidence does the pony have that this thief even exists?
How's this? This, naturally. Not just any room, an empty room. And might I add, the only empty room that I saw. Furthermore, evidence shows that a dog used to live there, and only quite recently ceased living there. Certainly the treatment one would give to a thief, right?
No!
I think I'm finally beginning to see what's happened here. First, the thief stole this blue key, opened up that safe, and took the true blue. You pursued and caught him, but were unable to recover the true blue because Rarity had already found its hiding place. When you learned this was because Rarity had taken possession of it, you started planning how you would get it back. And that all came to a head last night when you staged your heist of that gem. However, your perfect plan had a wrench thrown into it when Scootaloo, unaware of what was happening inside the boutique, crashed through the window and made Rarity come downstairs to see what was the matter. You hastily fled, but tripped over the stool, dropping the lockpick you had used to gain entry. Am I getting warm, dogs?
That is... No, you're not.
Yes, I am! What now?
Maybe we did have a gem stolen from us. The pony has proven nothing.
Huh? Yes, I have! How haven't I?
It's simple, pony. The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about. Your prissy pony had one gem, and a gem might have been stolen from us. So what? Besides, we got the stolen gem back. We just haven't put it back in the safe yet.
Wait a second. Mr. Dog, didn't your mother tell you that honesty is the best policy?
What is the pony on about now?
I'm saying that you, Mr. Dog, are lying. You didn't get your gem back, and the location of the key wasn't a coincidence. When we got to the site at which Rarity found the true blue, there were two key things that we noticed, besides the enormous hole that was there.
I told you to fill that back in! Oops.
Here's what I think really happened, dogs. As I said before, you used to be in possession of the true blue, but it was stolen from you. The thief buried the gem as he was running away and then etched an X into a nearby rock to remind himself where it was. You caught up with him and forced him to show you where he buried it, but by that time, Rarity had already found it and walked away with it. You frantically dug anyways in the hopes that it was still there, as evidenced from the rather visible claw marks in the dirt, but to no avail. You went after it, found that Rarity was the one who had taken it, and then began to plot how to get it back, didn't you?
This is preposterous!
I don't see what's so preposterous about it.
No dogs! Not mice! Dogs! If we wanted our gem back, we would have just taken it back by force! Why would we stage a secret heist like the one you're accusing us of?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason for that, actually.
No! No, there isn't! No reason at all!
One particular thing made it so you were never going to try to take it back by force. How's this? I've seen how you act around Rarity. Even now, she still has you petrified, terrified, mortified. There is no way you were going to just take the gem back, because that meant you would have had to face her.
Her? That's stupid!
Are you calling me stupid, you magic car?
No! No, Miss Rarity! Please have mercy! Oops.
Seems like my theory is pretty darn plausible, don't you think?
Well...
That is,
Admit it, dogs! You stole the true blue.
We...
Well,
Alright, we surrender! Yes, we stole your stupid gem! Yes, it was stolen from us! Yes, we were too scared to just take it back from the white pony!
why didn't you just talk to Rarity about it?
Talk to her? We aren't those dogs that steal gems! That chance convincing some pony that we were stolen from! What else were we supposed to do?
So, where is the true blue?
Ah, follow me, I'll take you to it!
Opal! Oh, Opal! Mama was so worried!
Take your cat, please! We didn't catnap it, it was attached to the jewel and wouldn't leave it alone! And your stupid gem too! Just take it, then get out! You've caused enough trouble already, ponies!
No, actually, I shan't be taking it.
what? What does the pony want now?
Miss Rarity doesn't want anything.
Huh?
Well, my darlings, we've already established that this gorgeous hunk of a gemstone originally belonged to you dogs. Hence, it would be awfully unbecoming of me to pilfer it from you a second time. Why, I shall simply have to find another. There's quite nothing else for me to do, my dears. You may keep this one. It is yours, after all.
Huh? Rarity, what are you saying? They broke into your boutique. They ransacked the whole ground floor. They stole what you had found fair and square.
Twilight, I'm shocked. It is rather unbecoming of a lady to play such a silly game as finders retainers, or however its banal title goes. As for my boutique, I'd rather say it needed a good remodeling anyway, which I now have had ample opportunity to undertake.
You're... never mind.
Thank you, Miss Rarity.
Well, Twilight, job well done. Shall we get going back to Ponyville?
Yes. Let's go.
Well, you all, I must say that this makes for quite the interesting story. Who would have guessed that the Diamond Dogs would have been the culprit?
Yes. Who would have guessed that a group known in the past to be gem thieves would have stolen a large gem?
Scootaloo, please step forward for a moment.
Huh? Okay.
Scootaloo, you came under immediate suspicion for this crime. However, it's now clear that you were simply a pony in the wrong place at the wrong time. For the crime of stealing Rarity's true blue gem, I hereby use the power vested in me as mayor to declare you not guilty.
All right, Scootaloo!
All right, that matter having been settled, Twilight, there's still the matter of your status.
My... status?
Of course. We did say that your status as an investigator was temporary.
We? You mean you?
Oh, let's not get caught up in details, Twilight. Anyway, point is, as much doubt as I might have had in your abilities, you have proven yourself to be a capable investigator, what with your smashing good job with this crime. As such, Twilight, as of this moment, I hereby declare you, an official permanent Ponyville investigator.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor, Mayor.
All right. Well, I'm a very busy pony, so I had best be going. All the best to you, Twilight, and I'm glad we could get this matter resolved, Rarity.
Very busy. More birthdays to organize, perhaps.
Well, all's well that ends well, my dears. I, for one, would be glad to get back to some good old normalcy around here.
Yeah, and I can't wait to finally get back to crusading. Come on, girls, let's go.
Just one moment. Dearest Scootaloo,
Yes?
that puts the matter of True Blue behind us, but there is still the matter of my window. Come here, Scootaloo.
I'd kind of rather stay here if it's all right with...
Scootaloo? Here! Now! Scootaloo, you broke the window to my boutique through reckless acts on your scooter. Not only that, you also then fled the scene and tried to hide the fact that you had been there, effectively lying to both me and every pony else by omission. Scootaloo, I am very, very disappointed. But sis!
Rarity, she didn't...
I am very, very disappointed that we did not do enough to convince you to trust us with the truth.
Huh?
Scootaloo, we are your friends, and a true friend is someone who you can trust to absolutely listen to you, to understand you, and to trust that you have always had the best intentions at heart in everything you do. Isn't that right, Twilight?
Right you are, Rarity.
This could have been much, much easier if you had just told us what had happened from the start, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right, Rarity. I'm sorry.
Apology most certainly accepted, darling. Now, run along and play with your friends.
Okay, thanks, Rarity.
But, Rarity, what about the window?
Oh, never mind about that, Twilight. My windows were due to be remodeled anyway. Can't let this boutique's look get old after all.
That oddly explains a lot. Well, I guess that's everything. I'll leave you be to get the rest of the boutique in order, Rarity.
All right. Thank you ever so much for all that you've done for me today, Twilight. It is most appreciated, I assure you. Take care.
See you around, Rarity. Dear Princess Celestia, I'm writing to you from a positively delightful party Pinkie has put on for Rarity, whose birthday is today.
Come on, Twilight, let's dance the night away. Woo!
In a minute, Pinkie! Anyways, I don't know if you've already heard, but I'm now an official Ponyville investigator. Pretty neat, huh? I even got a little badge and everything.
Oh, I know. Who's up for some shadow puppets?
Pinkie, we have hooves.
Oh, right.
Sometimes I really worry about Pinkie. Where was I? Oh, right. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. For now, I wanted to give you a friendship report. I've learned 2 very valuable lessons about friendship that I'd like to share with you. First, I learned that honesty really is the best policy. If your friends are true friends, then they'll listen to and be understanding of anything you might need to tell them, even if it's not good. A lot of problems in life can be avoided in the long run just by being honest with others. learned that sometimes the best way to catch an adversary off guard is to show a little kindness and generosity. Even if someone's been unkind to you in the past, that doesn't mean that you should always be mean to them. An eye for an eye can lead just to an endless cycle of unhappiness. Who knows? Perhaps you might even get through to them. Maybe. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Attention, every pony! Attention! The Cutie Mark Crusaders would like to present the Crusaders Comedy Corner! A comedy act starring us, naturally, that's sure to make you laugh your cutie marks right off! Drum roll, please!
So, Dana the pony walks up to the cafe owner, who promptly looks at her and says, "Sweetie Belle, that's your cue!"
Oh, right! The owner says, "Hey, why the long face?" Long face! Get it? Get it? So, do we have our cutie marks yet? Huh? 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 Aww.
All right, every pony, gather around for the photo. Don't forget to smile. Ah, Sweetie Belle, get back!
Official Ponyville Investigator. Kind of has a certain ring to it, I suppose. And heck, I got a shiny new badge out of it too! Not so shabby, huh? Although, speaking of badges, I wonder whatever happened to that Canterlot investigative team.
Well, Nope. This definitely isn't Ponyville either.
But how? The train goes right there from Canterlot. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one with the map. Map? I never had a map. For Celestia's sake, the train only has 2 stops. Ugh, forget it. Let's just keep walking.
Oh well. Ponyville's usually pretty quiet, but I wonder what other cases I might get to solve in the future. I have a lot to learn as an investigator, but I'll do my best in whatever case comes next.
Watch in eye.